Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. I'm back on some Black Ops 6 to talk about how we essentially as a community and the COD community really itself bullied Treyarch into giving us an apology for a very stupid mistake they did. Now, with the Season 1 update, all of our old XP tokens that were in Modern Warfare 3 that we collected from those like past 2 Call of Duties ended up getting into the game. A lot of players had like several, like hundreds worth of XP tokens, whether it be leveling, weapon, or Battle Pass XP tokens, all carried over. It was a UI glitch. It was a UI bug, allowed players to use their tokens, and everyone was like, wow, that's actually sick. That's awesome. We love to hear that. After they had said a very long time ago that they couldn't do that for some reason, and then they did it. They took it all away. They took everyone's XP tokens away, and even including some of the ones they earned in this Battle Pass for this Season 1. The internet bullied them enough to force them to give us an apology and a explanation as to why they did it. With the start of Season 1, a UI bug allowed players to activate legacy XP tokens in Black Ops 6. Unfortunately, it also introduced some potential risk to the game's stability, which is why it was patched. We realized how many players appreciate being able to redeem legacy XP tokens in both Black Ops 6 and Warzone. We're currently testing a way to implement this change correctly in a future update. This allows us time to ensure stability is maintained before we reintroduce this feature. And then they go on to explain where you can go into Warzone, pop an XP token, then go to Black Ops 6, and you can use it on either platform. This caused like majority of the internet for Call of Duty wise to just slander Treyarch and Call of Duty as a whole for like a good day or so straight. And it pretty much forced their hand. We literally forced them to give us an explanation, an apology, and them now promising we're going to, you know, test how to bring these legacy XP tokens into Black Ops 6. There's a reason they did it. And obviously, majority of the community was like, all right, yes, that's a W. Anthony blamed Truth, saying, yeah, okay, saying he doesn't believe it, which I don't necessarily believe it on paper either. They said it was a UI bug. It could have been a mistake, and it wasn't supposed to happen, so they're calling it a UI bug. Couldn't tell you. We got to take it at face value. A lot of people saying, hey, it's awesome. I'm glad you did this. Some people saying, like, it shouldn't even happen in the first place, obviously. Proof that bullying does still work. So, you know, that's pretty good. Why, like I said, why it's even an issue in the first place for them to be here already, couldn't tell you. They also did have a patch note where they talked about addressing the issue in the incorrect range and damage tunings for assault rifles and SMGs. These are now correctly reflect the values in our Season 1 patch notes. ARs and SMGs are probably going to work now properly, because I know my ARs have been shooting literally Nerf bullets for the past several days now since Season 1 launch. I don't agree with their, you know, explanation, probably. I'm not a developer. I have no idea what's going on. Couldn't tell you how to make a video game. So we have to take it at face value, obviously. Okay, yeah, it was just a bug. Simple as that. But the fact that it happened, and then the immediate reaction was to not explain, hey, it was an accident. We're going to probably take these away from you guys, but in the future, we're gonna bring them back for you guys. Just the default takeaway and then no explanation really left a, you know, a sour taste in a lot of people's mouths. And, you know, obviously it's a good thing that they are going to bring them back eventually, but are they? Because, you know, I don't put it past any developer lying to their community and player base about stuff like this. Talking about the UI bug being the issue, stuff like that. And as many people know, especially if you've watched any of my recent videos or videos in general about Call of Duty, I'm not the biggest fan, obviously, of this game. I'm doing my best to try and play it because I know if I don't play any of the new CODs, I'm never going to be able to play Call of Duty again and enjoy Call of Duty again. If I don't make an effort to play these newer games, I'm never going to play Call of Duty again, probably. So that's why I still try and play them. These spawns have been horrible this game. I've been spawning on this side of the map the entire time. What are these spawns? I got a hit marker? You gotta be kidding me. Have the spawns gotten worse the past couple of days? What is wrong? The spawns have not been this horrible on this map ever. I'm spawning in the open as the guy's sliding into the open to shoot me. Even like Nuketown doesn't play the same anymore, man. It doesn't. Like it feels like it plays horrible in my opinion. Like, this guy's spawning pretty much in front of me right here. Just because we broke line of sight. And then this guy's behind me. And we're spawning behind that guy. Okay, yeah, that makes total sense. Cool. Awesome video game. Why is he next to me? All right, and maybe it's just this game or something. I gotta get out of there. Nuketown doesn't even play the same anymore, dude. It just really doesn't. It's just so horrendous, man. Oh, man. I think they keep making it worse on purpose. It's gotta be. It's gotta be on purpose, man. If we continue to do these things, if we continue to bully these massive AAA corporations with decisions that we don't agree with, it makes me think we might actually be able to get something happen. Like, we actively made them respond. We actually ended up making them say, hey, we're gonna look at ways to bring it back eventually. We're gonna test the ways to bring it back. Don't really know how you can test it when you already did it. You know, like they said though, could have caused game stability to be, you know, pretty bad. What it could have broken, it could have possibly broken the AR damage range and SMG damage range, maybe. So like, I'm not trying to give them like the biggest benefit of the doubt because I still don't like them as a company. I still think they're very scummy and the way they practice video games and EOMM and all that stuff like that. So I'm not the biggest fan of them still. I want to play Call of Duty in general again. I want to play it just by default. I understand it'll never be the same, obviously, and I have to accept that, and I have to deal with that. Thank you. I should be diamond. There we are, diamond. Nice. First diamond weapon in the game. I've got the 2 other snipers gold. I've got nothing else gold. And I got the 1 sniper diamond now. If I end up going for this camo, I have a lot to still do. Like, I'm maybe 2% done. Also, it's like a mental confusion because I can snipe on X-Defiant every day of the week and be more than fine. Can't snipe in Call of Duty anymore. Don't really know what's going on with that. Still very confused. I grab a sniper and I don't know, I check out. It's like I don't know how to snipe anymore. I don't really know. I don't know. Couldn't really tell you. Bro, I wasn't even like the target probably, dude. You gotta be kidding me. A heli, it's not bad. We were in the spawn trap for a minute, that's for sure. GG's. 38 and 18. It's not bad. It's good to see that bullying still works on the internet. That's actually very good, I'm not gonna lie. Especially like a massive corporation as Activision, Treyarch, Microsoft, all of these companies that are, you know, hand in hand with these dumb decisions and interesting mistakes that they cause. Yes, this game was in development for a very long time, and yes, it's probably the most polished we've had of a video game. This and like Cold War, in my opinion. I don't really remember the release of Cold War that well, but I don't remember any of these problems we've been having being a problem. Especially with the maps, you know, the maps are still hit and miss with a lot of the community. Obviously, the newer maps that we have been given are better than the 16 at launch that we got. I'll give you that. I'll meet you in the middle. The 2 maps, because the museum map, horrible. That's a weird face-off 1-lane map. I'm never gonna play face-off, so not that worried about it. The other 2 maps, Extraction and Hideout, are better than the other maps, but the spawns are so horrible, including even on old classics like Nuketown, that they are still bad in my opinion. We'll see if we get these double XP tokens integrated into Black Ops 6 menu, because they did it once by accident on a bug. If they can't do it again, they're lying again. They're probably lying to us as we speak. Well, we'll just wait and see, honestly.